What's going on, people? It's your boy, MMA King Crease, or Crease King, or Crease, whatever my name is on whatever particular Sunday. I've come back to you with another video. How y'all guys doing today? And this video is going to be a little bit special towards me. This is going to be my final thoughts on Cobra Kai season 6. Now, wait, you're saying like, who's this guy? You're not the chosen one. You're not Stripe Media. You're not TCK. Who's this guy? Why are you so late in the game? Well, I know all those knuckleheads and I love them. Shout out to y'all guys, by the way. But I just wanted to tell everybody what, like, how I feel about um part 3, season 6, and just Cobra Kai overall. And yeah, man, what I loved about this series is, I mean, the ending was like, I loved the fact that, you know what, the last 3 episodes was what saved the series for me. 'Cause I'm not gonna lie, for like I was talking with some of my boys on on this season, man, and we were all discussing like, man, this could be possibly the worst season in Cobra Kai, but it ended up not being the worst season of Cobra Kai. So that's good, brother. That's good. So yeah, what I loved about this was the fact that Johnny got closure. Johnny got his moment. And I know there's Daniel LaRusso fans out there. I understand because he is the Karate Kid, but this is Johnny Lawrence's series. This is Team Johnny right here. The real Karate Kid by most people's standards. And I love the fact that Johnny got the win on Sensei Wolf. Now, me personally, I didn't like the Sensei fight. I thought it was rather stupid, but I understand why people liked it. However, why it had to happen. Like, the execution of the show was on that was great. Some other stuff. Tanner Buchanan's Tanner Buchanan, his character Robbie Lawrence. Yes, my boy Robbie, one of my favorite characters in Cobra Kai. He got a good closure. Like, I wish he would have won in season 4. I'm just saying he should have won something in season 4. Since he's the son of Johnny Lawrence, by the way, and I'll get to that. Like, how Cobra Kai is basically a how can I say it, um the what's the word, the Make-A-Wish Foundation for poor kids or whatever. You adopt a kid or whatever, but I digress. uh Yeah, definitely what loved about Robbie's arc is you didn't need to win a trophy to prove that you are not a failure or whatever. And what I mean by that is, like, you don't have just because you don't win the trophy doesn't mean that you're a failure in life. I mean, yes, the award is great in the moment, but like, you got other things that you can look forward to. Like, Robbie got the win overall in life. He has a girlfriend that loves him in Tori Nichols. He has, he has a sensei in Daniel LaRusso. He has a friend in Sam, and all the other characters. He has a mentoree with Kenny. I mean, and then he has a relationship with his stepbrother Miguel, and he has a relationship with his father, um Johnny Lawrence, of course. Another character that I liked in this series is my girl Samantha LaRusso, and shout out to Mary Mauser. If you ever look at this video, I know you and Tanner are like engaged, but I'm just saying, big fan. I was happy to meet you, excited to meet you at MegaCon. Yeah, surprisingly, Samantha's arc was really good. I'm glad that they, gave her something to do in this last season, last part of the season, because throughout the last, ever since season 3, they didn't really give Samantha a lot of things to work with. They either have her be somewhat a villainous or whatever, um, and I didn't like that because Samantha LaRusso, aka Sam, is the goat. Shout out to my boy RJ. We both created that together. But yeah, we yes, Sam should get more love, and I'm glad that the big three actually gave her an arc of, you know what, you don't have to live up to your father's legacy. You can forge your own path. You don't have to be a two-time champion. You don't have to be LaRusso 2.0 to get what you need to get done in life. And she's going to Okinawa, and her and Miguel are gonna start their journey too. Spoiler alert. Um, Also, you think I want to talk about my boy Kreese, Sensei Kreese, arguably one of the best people in the dang show? Of course, Sensei John Kreese, the goat himself. His story, when how in this last part he literally was apologizing for just being a jerk to people, just ruining people's lives, and he understood understood the things that what he did was wrong, like the fact that him, Billy Zabka, man, if he doesn't get an Emmy for his performance with him, if with the scene with between him and Martin Cove, like how he just felt like a loser, after all those years and since Karate Kid Part Two, and the sensei bond, and like how Kreese like basically ruined Johnny's life. And you know what? Kreese literally had to think about it and just say like, you know what? I did ruin your life, and I don't think if you don't want to forgive me, that's perfectly fine or whatever. And so I think that was I think that was an amazing part right there. Also the fact that, I mean, they had a moment where like you had Kreese crying, you had Johnny crying. That was just really, really good right there. I think that was amazing. Another thing that I loved about Cobra Kai was the part where Terry Silver's arc was coming to a close. He was basically just, he he was a villain, like, and he had a villain arc or whatever. And he just basically just told Daniel straight up, listen, you get to do everything that you want to do for this tournament, but this is all I got. I don't got a wife. I ain't got no children. I just want to be able to, like, and I'm not about to live that long. I just want to see if I could get one more win and do it the right way or whatever. And hey, I think that was a good thing right there. Now, the things that I don't like about this season, the first two episodes were a little like, they were taking way too long. They felt too, how can I say, fillerish or whatever, and they were moving way too quick. Also, there was things in the series where, I did not like the fact that Robbie did not get a trophy. I did not like the fact that Sam didn't get a trophy. Because it ended up being the Miguel and Tori show because they're the fan favorites or whatever. If you notice about this show, like the creators, like low key give the fans what they want, and there's nothing wrong with that, by the way. I'm just saying, like, but sometimes they'll sacrifice the story to just appease the whole entire population or whatever. And so I felt like, they owe, like, in season 4, Sam should have won, should have beat Tori, like right out, not have that cheating thing or whatever. But you know what? But the creators already said that Samantha LaRusso is the GOAT, so it's not my opinion. You could just talk to Josh and Hayden on that one. And also, I feel like, even though this is also Miguel's show too. He has the main character syndrome. The Miguel fight was a little bit anticlimactic, climactic. I don't. I'm not an English major, so you know what? I don't care about that. If I mispronounce that, hey, my video, I'll do whatever I want. But yeah, the Axel versus Miguel fight, it just felt too much like Rocky Four, and I feel like, and like my boy RJ said, if you're gonna do a Rocky Four reference, then you go all the way. You don't half-ass it, man. You need to go all the way for it. So that was one of the main parts right there, and also it felt like Miguel was just way too perfect in the fight, where Robbie was struggling against Axel. um, and I will arguably say that Robbie is the better fighter. I mean, it, listen, season one, like Robbie should have won. Like if Robbie's arm wasn't broken, he would have beat Miguel plenty of times or whatever. The same thing in season five when we were fighting or whatever. Like Robbie should have won that one too. They just happened to give Robbie the team captain because they knew Robbie's leg was about to get broken. That's just I think that's jacked up. Um, Another thing, like I said, I did not like the Sensei fight in in season three. I mean in season six. I think the Sensei fight was kind of stupid because this is supposed to be the next generation. Y'all guys already had your time. I felt like it was a midlife crisis type of thing. But hey, I understand. Once again, this is Johnny's show, so Johnny has to get that. He has to get that win. He has to get that moment. Also, what I didn't also I didn't like. I didn't like the Pat Morita CGI thing. I thought that was stupid. But I understand that Daniel had to get his moment, but I just felt like Daniel's moment ended in season five, and you should have just made season six all Johnny. Like make Johnny just the main character in his own show. Don't try to share it. Like Daniel had his moment in season five when he beat Terry Silver, and he put a stop to Cobra Kai, which I believe Cobra Kai season five was way better than this season right here. This felt like they were just trying to finish this all up or whatever. They needed I think, me personally, this could have been just a movie instead of just doing a TV show, uh, doing the 3-part thing. But Netflix got to get their money, right? Um, what else didn't like? And I think that's about it on the stuff. Oh yes, the boat scene. How do I not forget about the boat scene? Man, listen, that boat scene was stupid. Like, as much as I love Kreese and Terry Silver, those guys should not. They should have not. Fight. It was like my two drunk uncles fighting at the cookout, and I thought that fight was kind of stupid. And hashtag John Kreese is still alive. Shout out to Martin Cove. Like Cobra Kai never dies. So yeah, that's it. But overall, I love the season. I give it like a solid 8.5 for the season. Overall of Cobra Kai, will I rewatch the whole entire series? Will I go back and rewatch this? Yes, I would. Yes, because it's such a good show. For years we thought we had bad entertainment in the Hollywood field, but now we got something that we can look up on and just say, like, listen, you remember the Karate Kid franchise, those 3 movies? As much as I love Hilary Swank's fourth movie, it's pretty bad or whatever. Shout out to Hilary Swank. I heard she was supposed to be in here, but her publicist was being stupid, and now you kept getting her in there, man. We could have had a female sensei fight between her and Sensei Kim, but I digress. We're gonna finish up this video because I'm rambling on too long. Like, listen, overall, will I rewatch Cobra Kai? Of course. Cobra Kai is is one of those series where you just gotta respect it. Now, is it on the Sons of Anarchy level? No. Is it on Sopranos level? No. Is it on Breaking Bad or The Wire level? No. This show is just have fun, good entertainment, and have great experiences of pop culture, zeitgeist characters that you know and love. And you know what? Once again, Johnny was the main guy. Like he finally got a win. Billy Zapka finally got a win because like there was years on like on How I Met Your Mother. That was Billy's life for like years after Karate Kid. Like people did not like him because some New Jersey punk kid try to get into his business in Karate Kid 1. Like, Daniel LaRusso is the real bully. We all know this. But I'm finna wrap this video up. Yes, so like, share, and subscribe. Overall, Cobra Kai gets an 8.5 out of 10. Go rewatch it. Watch the first three Karate Kid movies. Like, share, and subscribe. And this Thursday, we are going to have a big guest, two big guests to end up the month of February with Black History Month. So once again, like, share, and subscribe, guys. The peace out. Shout out to Phantom X. Shout out to Big Dog Jake. Your boy is out.